see it, and then I'm like, okay, well I can chime in because I know it's gonna be messed up.
Yeah. I'm not. They just. I don't know. I don't know the show you just talked about though.
Which show?
Bird. I mean,
Back girl, back woman.
yeah, I don't know that show.
I like it. It's sort of what's the word I'm looking for? It's sort of I don't know, but it's I would say it's probably for 18-year-old, 19-year-old, but in that
Oh,
range
that
there.
demographic. Mm-hmm.
But I sort of enjoy it because it's funny. I'll be like, they can really get away with doing this because this here is crazy. I saw her. I saw her double.
You saw her double. What?
Yeah, like when they film
Oh.
somebody else.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Like a stunt double.
But I see.
That's like the shows what did baby tell me? Sabrina the Witch. Does that sound right?
Sabrina the Witch.
Yeah.
The Teenage Witch.
It's supposed to have new episodes.
See, all these shows are doing it, and I got to be honest about it. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Charmed. I like the other girls.
Oh, Charmed out now still.
They got.
Oh, that worked.
Huh?
You saying that worked?
No, but they still it's on. They have all these shows that they rebooting like that with different people and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm loyal to these people. Y'all trying to make me be disloyal.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to watch that.
Mm-mm. But no, I'm saying that the Charmed is still on. The new one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I guess because I didn't hear you saying anything else about it, but just because you didn't like it.
That's because I stopped watching.
Yeah. Okay. And this is the last season of Supernatural, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really gonna miss How to Get Away with Murder. My Thursdays used to be lined up. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
That TGIT was right on time. But that's just like I didn't know that to think about TGIT with Shonda Rhimes. There's all of her shows when we would Thursday it was Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder.
Mm-hmm.
She I don't know if she sold the rights to it. I don't know exactly what they did from a business perspective, but she's not connected aside from being the creator of the show. She doesn't have, like the writer's room and all that stuff they do with Grey's. She doesn't do that anymore. She has a new deal with Netflix.
I ain't mad though. These folks be trying to make their money. But they need to stay loyal to the fans. Because once you've proven disloyal to me, I'm done with you.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, the writing didn't, you don't really see.
I don't care.
Mm-mm.
You mess around and act like I don't care. I'm done with you.
Mm-hmm.
I need some stuff that I know that I can speak on and stuff. And then I'm sitting there looking like, well, she doesn't do the writing for them. What?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. She didn't have the final say. Like, people were really upset. The episode I watched where I told you that doctor left. Mm-hmm. And it was Alex Karev is his character name. Mm-hmm. And it was like, what happened to him? And I don't know what happened to him. The real person, the actor, just basically said, I'm out, while they were on a break, I think, and they had already stopped recording. And so they had to come up with a way to do it. But people were blaming Shonda Rhimes for it. And she gone.
People always blame the black one.
Mm-hmm.
So they already think she angry and mad.
Mm. You stereotypically, you mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I said that's what they gonna believe. Yeah, it's stereotypical, all right. Because they gonna lump black women in that boat no matter what.
Yep.
I'm watching them, all these men, these black men, get these non-black women.
Mm-mm.
And it's ridiculous. Yeah, you know, it's some races that's gonna die off, and the black race gonna be one of them.
No.
Yes, it is.
But see, here's the thing. Ooh, don't get me started with this whole thing about black women now, because you know we are completely unrepresented and misrepresented.
That's why we're gonna die off.
No.
We not. Yes, baby. You can say whatever you want to say. That's on the agenda now.
The agenda.
Yeah. They got one.
The
government got one. It's to phase out black women.
Okay, well, good luck with that, because we some of the strongest things ever made.
Yeah, but we don't have the support. Now, some of us are coming up in different things, true enough, but see, once that just gets out of hand, it's going to be more black women missing. They don't want us to accomplish anything, and their major help is black men. I know y'all not going to like that, but hey, it is what it is.
That's a you.
Black men like to go and get them, you know, what's perceived as the beautiful woman, and that's a woman with blonde hair. And no offense against my blonde-haired sisters, but you know, our black men need to do better. They don't want people. They don't want black women to hold them accountable. That's what black men have with the problem with black women. They don't want anybody holding them accountable. And most times, people who are non-color.
Non-color. Okay.
They don't hold them accountable. They let them just do as they please and all that kind of stuff. Now, you got to show that you're interested in holding on to my heart. I don't care if you got money. It don't matter to me. You're not going to be stepping in here at no 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning or not coming home at all. And then when you do come, it's 1 o'clock the next day. No, that doesn't work for me.
No, that's crazy. It's like that song we heard the other day. He said he gonna leave him home for a side piece, but when his wife knows he'll be home later at 3, ain't no way in the world.
But see, that's what they want, cause white women can be, and I don't mean it. Please don't take this out of context, but white women can be real subservient to men because basically they just want them to leave them alone and go on. And the black man think he got something in there. No, while you sneaking and creeping around doing your stuff, she probably doing hers. It ain't got nothing to do about loyalty. It ain't got nothing to do with that. They just figure if you stay out of my hair, I'll stay out of yours. But meanwhile, when you do come in, I'll let you talk to me in a kind of way, and I just go in another room and it's still fine and all that. No. Our biggest problem is that black men don't appreciate what they have in black women.
Some.
Yes, I always mean some, but I'm just telling you that's still the biggest problem, whether it's some or not. It's a whole bunch. See them walking the red carpet and stuff, you be asking yourself, I don't recognize her. That's not a black woman.
So you, I don't know.
And see, they don't understand. A black woman fights for you. I mean, she'll give up her own dreams and fight for your dreams. But no, that's not what they want. We too petty and we too loud and we don't do it this way and we do it that way and it's wrong and I just want somebody on my arm that look good and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you want somebody who doesn't hold you accountable. And that's just my opinion now. Whether you like it or you don't like it. It's just my opinion.
Okay, but in your opinion, you thinking that women of other races don't hold men accountable? I just want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying.
I'm going to tell you something. and this is what I've seen. Most times, no. I think about the. I mean, when you look at all the stereotypes that there are, you get a sense of like you got Italian women. You always see Italian women fussing and cussing and da 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 da, and the men don't like that, so they got they little sauce or something on the side. But basically, they still getting the same thing. But see, when you marry women, you will get some women who are gonna take care of home and take care of family. They want that, but what they want is the beautiful, sexy, you know, step out of a magazine model type.
You know, you think about it, it's amazing that women feel anything sexual, want to be sexual, or anything attractive, anything, considering we have to deal with periods.
But see, the thing about it is that men don't recognize that, because women will turn around and you know, backbite, and they can go and get with their best friends and they can get into all that foolishness. Because if women would just stick together, if they would actually stick together, men couldn't get away with the mess they get away with.
Oh, you mean like if somebody cheating?
That, and the fact that they'll come all in on somebody when they got doing business, anything.
Oh.
They know they can bait a woman. And because she feels like she doesn't have a chance anyway, she gonna, you know, jump on in there with them and go against the next woman that's coming up.
What you drink? Some water. I need some water.
But you know, it just gets under my skin a lot of times. I just, you know, I look at all this and I said, you know, here we go again. They pitting woman against woman, and what is in a relationship, what is at work. I mean, it does not matter. Let's pit women against each other. And that's how men get away with a whole bunch of the crap that they get away with.
You think it's a conscious?
I think it's conscious.
I'm saying, you said let's pit women against each other. You think that's a conscious?
Yes, because men have found out that it works. It works.
Well, I can't tell you that, but I can tell you what I do know is the mentality you were talking about, cheating. And if you find somebody who is in a relationship, a husband and wife, let's say, okay, and the husband's cheating with another chick, and let's say the chick don't even know, the side chick, ain't that what the side piece, whatever they call them, that let's say she doesn't even know that, you know, or doesn't want to know, whatever, right? When the wife finds out, she going to the side, the other woman.
Yeah.
I have never understood that. The other woman hasn't made any kind of commitment, or promise, stood before God and had a covenant with you to promise to be faithful. That woman don't know you.
Because women expect more from other women than they expect from a man. It's always been that way. Because if they accuse the man, then that means they have to do something about it. So if they go into the side piece or the mistress or whatever, see, they don't have to. Ain't nothing to that. But if they confront a man, then it's basically put up or shut up. So you know that.
And if you're in a position where you are literally not working and you're home, and the husband, this person has provided for everything, but you find out he's cheating, you still just financially dependent on him, so you think that makes it okay? Even if you find out about it, you just deal with it?
And a lot of people are like that, because just like folks are about their jobs, that's how they are about their relationship. If they don't have any income, then that's their means of income, so they have to stick with that. But see, that's another thing that men do. They want you to be reliant on them. But see, you know, it's so many ways you can look at all of that. You know, I don't ever feel like it's okay to confront the other person that's messing around with them. But at the same time, you know, we as women, we like to give women a pass sometimes. And you know, some of us have matured, and we'll say, "Well, that's really not on the other woman; that's on him." But at the same time, you don't be talking about you didn't know he was married when he can't spend the night with you, and he can't take you on no trips, and you know he got to leave at a certain time, and you can't touch his phone, and I mean, it's just so many things. It's just right there in your face. You staring in the face, and you won't ask the questions because somewhere in your mind you think he'll still marry you, but he already married. And then if he does leave the wife for you, then what type of relationship are you gonna have? Because you know on all those nights, like he was with you, now you the one that's at home and he's somewhere else. Because see, that's his nature. And I'm not saying all men are like that, but there are good many of them who are.
Well, now where you think that comes from?
The fact that people are always saying a man gonna be a man. And basically they were taught that, you know, it's okay to do that as long as you don't get caught. You know, they
or even if you do get caught, it doesn't matter. That's why I said like that song.
Yeah.
He said yesterday in the lyrics,
I know what he said.
Even when he get home at 3, she's still gonna say Big Dad is home. Girl.
And these women sing them songs so much. And men just sitting back grinning and smiling.
Well, this is not, I mean, it's not bashing men, it's cheaters, period. But I'm just saying, from a societal perspective, you saying that we've all been conditioned to say men gonna be men, or boys will be boys, or whatever. Right. Oh, goodness, I'm sleeping in a mug.
I get tired of the mess, you know. I get tired of the mess of folks pitting white folks and black folks against each other. I'm just sick of all of it.
It's ridiculous.
I'm tired of it. You know, you got these men in positions and stuff, and they pit their workers against one another because how do you think it's not going to cause a problem? And Bubba being promoted before Leroy.
Wait. Did you just say Bubba?
Yeah.
And Leroy.
Wait. And that's at the auto place. When you get up into corporate America and you got Robert and Leon, then you know they pit them against each other too because you know somebody that hasn't been there as long, they get the promotion because of their skin color, and the other one is left because see, they think they throwing us. We're giving them enough to keep them quiet. I don't think they're giving us enough to do anything when you can walk into a boardroom and you see one of us and the rest of them are Caucasian. I think that's wrong. And they can't tell me that they keeping stuff balanced because it's not balanced. You know, you see all this stuff and then, you know, you walk into a room and you got all these people sitting on a jury and stuff and 11 of them are Caucasian. If they got any blacks at all.
You all over the place today.
I'm just serious. That stuff, you know, and I'm not saying